everyone together.
I mean, NBA 2K influences fashion because, I mean, everybody that likes playing the game now, they can see what their favorite.
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today. We are... David Eve's come a long way. Thank you. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Robinson is out there with Vucevic. And there's Embiid. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, they've got Porzingis. Lonzo Ball out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Allen in at center. From 12 feet out, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Barton. Walker's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Nuggets.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Free throw good, Beal. And both free throws good for Beal. Great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's Walker. From down in the low post, it goes. Walker's got his second basket.
Boy, the heart of Walker, that competitive spirit, he's never afraid to go inside, and he's got a lot of different ways he can score in there.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first foul. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Embiid kicks to Walker. Latrey. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Porzingis against Vucevic. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Up top, Walker. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Embiid. Back to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Denver with the triple.
You can see why Walker's participated in the three-point contest. I mean, he's an ideal participant. He's a volume deep ball shooter.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Denver leading by 4. Now here's Barton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. And here's Walker outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Walker the pass to Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA. But don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic, an offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
And he knocks down the first one. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop in the pros, a response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
So he gets them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Outside Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Allen outside. Leonard inside, guarded by Robinson. Leonard with the bucket.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Leonard against Walker. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And Denver has possession. It's a 5-point game. Embiid kicks to Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
On the clock from deep three-point range.
And Ball showing you a little nasty there on defense, Kevin. Showing you some of that sandpaper grit.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Martin surveying the floor. Stolen by Ball. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Hey, you got to give Ball credit, Kevin. I mean, he's very good at using his length to poke balls away.
Barton against Beal. Barton passes to Robinson. Vucevic with it. Kicks to Walker. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Goes back up, and it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nuggets?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Zubac is checked in for Jared Allen. With the playoffs coming up quickly, Clark, strength of schedule can play a big role as it determines where a team is going to be seated come playoff time.
No, I agree with you in terms of even just making the playoffs sometimes, Kevin, based on where teams are and who they're playing. I mean, those matchups against potential playoff teams that are still fighting for seeding, they can sharpen you up and get you ready. Actually, those games can be playoffs before the playoffs in many ways.
And I always admire the coaches, Clark, that walk their players through the different scenarios because they should be aware.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. You want everything out in front of you. As long as your team is able to handle it, and most of these teams can, I think that's a good point.
And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are. A lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And it's 9 points for Porzingis. Porzingis against Walker. Porzingis with the block. Now Beal. 26 points for him last game against Houston.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small folks have been doing just that over the last month. The fourth spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the
Take a
guys
break.
on
Take
that
a break.
list. Stay up tight
2
on
shots.
them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach, Greg. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
And the first one drops. Derek Favors checked in for Joel Embiid. And he makes both free throws. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Barton finds Favors. Here's Walker, guarded by Porzingis. Walker's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Got a piece of it. To the paint, tries from 7. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard attacking, score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team first attitude on display.
Barton against Beal. Barton kicks to Walker. And again, Denver no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one.
Take a break.
Starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
First free throw is good.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Saric is checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ish Smith in for Kemba Walker. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. And slam dunk by Saric.
You know, once he's in the paint, Saric is ready to throw it down.
Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And here is Zubac. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Barton throws it down.
Barton is at his very best when he's attacking the basket. He's a most effective slasher.
Now the pass to Leonard. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Denver in the lead. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hill comes in for Lonzo Ball.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
And the Lakers with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 5. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Barton. Barton's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Deal with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for Porzingis.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Back to Smith. Down low, Šarić. Porzingis with the block, and he's able to get it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. Beal's running, and the basket is good. Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's Hill. 11-point game his last outing. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on.
Inside. Šarić inside. He's against Porzingis. Šarić passes to Robinson. Martin inside the line. The offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And with Hill, as you said, Clark, he's a perfect fit as a second unit leader.
Yeah, I love the fact that George Hill really gives you everything you need in the backcourt. He's an excellent defender, makes really good decisions, can score the ball when you need him to. And he's ideal to come off the bench because he packs a lot of production into short playing stints.
Smith outside. Beal against Barton from 12 feet out. Rebounded by the Lakers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Passes to Favors. Porzingis with the block. Bogdanović against Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hill's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Here's Smith. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Really nice handles by Smith there. Staying in front of him, a really difficult job.
Pass to Beal. Seconds left to play in the first. Great D that time from Favors. Robinson down low. He's covered by Bogdanović. Barton against Beal. Here's Šarić. Just 5 on the clock. He blocks it again.
A defensive forward so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Beal against Barton. Outside Beal. Shoots over Barton. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 10.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had...
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Jakob Poeltl out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Walker comes in for Barton.
Boy, Poeltl is a massive guy. Somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Smith. Beal can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Allen. Outside, Beal from past the arc. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
When he's close to the rim, the attitude that Embiid brings is, I'm dunking this thing.
Beal against Smith. Allen surveying the D. Back to Beal from the arc. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
The pass to Embiid. He doesn't hit that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Outside, Walker. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Watch out now, Walker. Always a threat to go solo spurt ability on you. Once he sinks a few, you know he's dialed in.
Beal can't get it to go.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The shot's good from Smith.
Man, that was a really nice interior shot by Smith. For a smaller guy, he's extremely confident when he gets down in the paint.
Beal against Smith. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the 3. No good on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Walker with it. He's picked up by Hill. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his 1st foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ball subbed in for Beal. Smith against Ball. And then Allen slams it in.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Walker against Ball. Walker the pass to Embiid. Another shot. Birtle's shot is off. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Allen. Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Robinson down low. Leonard's there. Robinson kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 6. But they recover it. Embiid inside. Defended by Allen. Embiid, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The drive by Hill. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
And he gets it back. And Walker kicks to Smith. They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, the sheer size of Embiid often puts the defense in tough spots. He's a beast.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And the Lakers call time here. You were talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Walker's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
He kicks it to Robinson. Now Smith. 6 points for him. Passes it to Walker. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. And it's sent back by Allen. Nice break, the Lakers. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Ball. Hill's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
Commendable awareness by Hill, noticing the defense was sagging off of him as the pass was coming, and then just squaring up and knocking it down.
Feeds to Embiid. Over Allen. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guys down low.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And the Lakers making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Denver also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Embiid. Saric comes in for Robinson. And it's Will Barton in for Ish Smith. Barton dishes to Vucevic. Porzingis with the block. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Saric. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's the dish to Barton. three. Ball with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. Out pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
But what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
And here's Walker. He's got 16. Down low. Here's Favors. A lot of coaches like to run their offense through center. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic.
Yes.
Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. Marcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Hall is also in that list.
You'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that one against the Bulls, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And it goes down 2 points. Denver with the ball, trailing by 10. And Walker kicks to Barton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Porzingis.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Lakers. Ball finds Porzingis. Outside Leonard. Zubats against Favors. Leonard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Nuggets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Out to Favors. Charge passes to Walker. A three-pointer, no good. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Here's Favors. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Beal's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Lakers leading by 11. Beal, the pass the ball. Good, and It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 5 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Walker. 23 points for him the last game against San Antonio.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Beal. Barton with some nice D.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Walker with it. He's got 17. Shot clock at 5. Barton outside. Good on the triple. Barton's got 5 points in the quarter.
A shot Barton can make, that one is. So if you're the defender, you have to at least honor that.
And so it's the Los Angeles. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds. And that wraps up the halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Bradley Beal is out there with ball. And there's Porzingis. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And that one is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And you look at Joel Embiid, Clark, for a player standing 7'2", probably close to 300 pounds. You've got to be impressed with how well he moves out there.
And Kevin, that's the first and most eye-catching thing about him when I watch him, is how nimble he is for his size. And you notice it at the offensive end because he's got great skills and footwork, but defensively, he doesn't pick up a lot of cheap fouls despite having the primary role of rim protector for his team.
Pass to Walker. Rebound the Lakers. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Porzingis against Walker. Looking to get it going. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
Mike Scott's checked in for the Lakers. The Nuggets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level. That's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Robinson. Now here's Ball. D right on him. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Lakers call time here. And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Lakers #1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
The first free throw is good. Mark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader. As you well know, Kevin, we actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably what occupy my time.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Fires the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 11. Left side Walker for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Walker dishes to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, we've gotten used to seeing this from Joel Embiid, a lethal offensive player who can get hot fast.
Pass to Leonard. Over Robinson. Leonard, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Barton. He's got 10. Outside, Walker. Shoots over Ball. Walker's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Ball knows how to distribute the ball, pun intended for sure. An impressive point guard who continues to improve and impress as a passer.
Walker the pass to Robinson. To the middle, here's Embiid, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Embiid's got 23.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Leonard attacking, and that one good. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Lakers leading by 9. Beal the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Barton. Kawhi Leonard again. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Walker's shot is off.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his
jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Mike Scott, and it's Hill in for Ball. And then for Denver, Pirtle, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Smith subbed in for Kemba Walker. And there's the pass to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hill. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you can just see it in Hill's eyes how badly he wants to finish near the basket. The defense throwing a lot at him, but he still gets the job done.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. A look at the Lakers. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, the Nuggets right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Outside, Robinson. Tipped away. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Barton. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark, one thing that makes Will Barton so good is that he fits right in among any group of players.
And I like the pace he plays with, guys. He doesn't seem to force the issue. He lets the game come to him. And when he has opportunities to explode, he usually does. He's always moving. He's active at both ends. He's a high-quality performer.
And he makes the first. Mark, a big part of your game was rebounding. You controlled the glass so well. What's one thing you would tell young viewers if they wanted to improve their rebounding?
You know, I'm a little bit out of the norm here, but the biggest thing to me for rebounding is pursuing the ball. Boxing out is important, but pursuing the ball and good timing are the most important elements of rebounding. And that's what I would have players focus on. Pursue the ball.
Bounce pass from Hill. Porzingis score the basket. His 8 for 13 from the floor.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Barton outside. Beyond the arc. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Smith against Hill. Outside, Porzingis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Barton against Bogdanovic. Now here's Barton. Defense is right there. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Hill, and Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Smith the pass to Pirtle. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot two at the line instead.
And now a chance to see the former Demon Deacon Ish Smith in action. Has been in the league for a while now and played for several teams, and he's a veteran through and through.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. And when you have Ish Smith on your team, you know he's going to give you scoring off the bench.
And Smith not exactly great at any one thing, but the whole package is solid for a reserve. As long as you can make the right decision and just run the offense, that'll get you pretty far in this league.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Smith hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Leonard. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Leonard's got 22 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Barton against Bogdanovich. Barton outside. That's tipped. Here's Favors, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Favors has got his third bucket of the night. Smith against Hill. Pass to Leonard. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Saric passes to Smith. It's good. Smith's got 10.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Leonard. Again, the Lakers.
Seems like you can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pirtle finds Favors. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
You can't just heave it, though. I mean, it's got to be a quality shot.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Barton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hill.
And you can't try to rough up Barton. You can't get too physical with him. He's very good at using his body against yours to draw fouls.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Walker's checked in. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Leonard. Bank shot, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 11. Here's Barton. Second shot opportunity. Count it. And it's 7 points for Jakob Poeltl.
And Poeltl has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. You've got Kemba Walker. Charge is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Favors, and it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. To the inside, Zubac, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Leonard. Launches it. And Derek Favors pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside, Walker. Looking to get back on track here. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Walker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets. Hill against Walker. There's the pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Sharks. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that speed and aggressiveness. Walker is a force in transition. Very hard to keep up with.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Leonard, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
It's Barton with the drive. Left side, Walker. Saric passes to Favors. Bogdanovic against Barton. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Beal's checked in for the Lakers. Lonzo Ball comes in for Hill. Denver also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Favors. Vucevic comes in for Poeltl. Robinson is subbed in for Saric. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Beal against Barton. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 21 in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Walker surveying the floor. Barton outside for the 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Beal with it. Out guarded by Barton. Here's Leonard. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Man, I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in.
You know, guys, it's crazy to think that Joel Embiid once considered quitting the game. I mean, his first practice at Kansas, a senior dunked on him so hard he went to the coach and said, maybe I should get out of this stuff. Luckily, the coach talked him down, and now we see one of the best in the league.
And some real adversity for Joel Embiid after leaving Kansas. Foot injuries costing him the first 2 years, Clark, of his career. And then, back in Cameroon, the tragic passing of his beloved brother.
Yeah, that's a hard road to hoe, and adversity oftentimes, while painful, can steal us for the promised land or positive outcomes. And, you know, Embiid really driven by his goal to inspire others in Africa to make a better life, and that drove him to be where he is now.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Beal can't get it to go. Now, here's Walker. That shot off. Great that time from Leonard. Out to the wing. There's the three. And it's Ball that time on the assist from Leonard. And that's 13 points for Lonzo Ball.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hand.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, one thing you've got to know about Kemba Walker is that this guy can go off at any time. He's a dynamic scorer that also possesses the killer instinct, and when he gets it going, watch out. He can snowball into a dominating performance.
Here's Porzingis. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And for Walker, who stayed 3 years at UConn, Clark, he just keeps getting better on the offensive end.
Boy, Kemba Walker is one of the most dynamic little guys we've had in the league in its history. I mean, his ability to score from outside and inside, really hard to match and quite special. He's the type of player who always is surprising you on the upside.
Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with this slam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Beal against Barton. Outside Beal. Leonard with no one around. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. 37 points for Leonard.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Embiid. Barton outside. Walker against Ball. Outside Robinson. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball with a wide open look. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Walker's got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 16. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 12 points in just the second half. Now Walker to the middle. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And And when Barton catches fire, he keeps after it, as well he should. I mean, he wants to score as much as possible when he's rolling like that.
And stolen by Barton. All going up court, and Vucevic throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Porzingis comes with the double team. Outside, Walker. Lock at 6. A shot off that time. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Beal. Leonard trying to break free. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And that's now 25 points for Beal. The Nuggets trail by 15. And here's Walker. Misses from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Puts one up, and the rejection by Embiid. Stolen by Walker. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Robinson, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Leonard with the ball. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Barton against Beal. Passes it to Embiid. Back to Barton. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Barton is really a team-first guy who likes to get the ball to his teammates. An excellent passer at his position.
Outside Leonard. Kicks it to Allen. Barton against Beal. Back to Allen. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Timeout.
Leonard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Los Angeles. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 16. 1:03 left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For two very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pass to McMillan. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Dozier. Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.